How we doing, young kings? Stay focused. Y'all know the rules. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never. Never.
Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never. Black queens forever. Snow. Never. Black queens forever.
Y'all know the rules. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never.
Y'all know the rules. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never.
At the end of the day, when all of you biatches are talking about the man gotta make more, he gotta step up, more, it's not right, it's not fair, oh my God, you're poor, you're a bum, crusty, crusty, ashy. We're not gonna settle. No settling. We're not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Got a new song, y'all. Anyway, got it. Settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Breast, booty, thighs, lips. That's the worm on the hook, y'all, in case you didn't know. Breast, booty. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs. Breast, booty, thighs.
So I got my 2 baskets and pick the bus or whatever.
Wait a damn minute.
We get down here, we get some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay? We are Black women. We care about our crown. Why not give back to the community and let us get the product? The tools, any other eviction.
Joe Biden is asleep. Kamala is at a dance party with Beyonce. 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 Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. 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 Party with Beyonce. 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 Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. 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 Party with Beyonce. Beyonce.
Carry on.
Dance party with Beyonce. Beyonce. 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 Beyonce.
Hold up.
Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. 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 Party with Beyonce. 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 Beyonce.
Well, y'all, happy birthday to you. If it's your birthday, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy Wednesday. It is a Wild and Wednesday, also known as Hot People Wednesday. Shout out to y'all, including all those hot people. But y'all don't even know that we even need to be worried about having this as a Hot People Wednesday, because we done been talking about hot people for a week now. I'm just saying, y'all out here wilding. I mean, everybody is, but over the Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. All that, the white people is wild and the black people is wild and everybody is out here wilding. Now, we got to get back to, I was not going to do a show today, and then I had time today for lunch. I said, let me come back because we have more of this book that we need to get through, this thick ass book. Coloreds don't read, but I'm going to read to y'all, okay? According to Jamal Bryant, y'all don't read. So I'm here to make sure that I read to y'all. Masterpiece Theater with Messi. Okay? Good luck to y'all. Anyway, so I got until maybe about 2 o'clock EST, if you can believe it. Let me see what's going on real quick. Nothing. Oh, no, the meeting was canceled. Hold on. Oh, sugar, honey, iced tea. The meeting that I had at 2 has just been canceled. All right, let me do the right thing, child. Let me do the right thing. I have until 2. Okay, I still have until 2. All right. So I got some stuff that we need to go over, of course, and then we'll go ahead and get to the reading, and then we'll see what we end with. Okay. Shout out to all of y'all. We're on subscribers mode, so please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. I appreciate you. Hey, RBN. Shout out to you. Read to me. I got 25 minutes before my next class. I don't know if we're going to make the reading, but I got some stuff to show y'all, okay? Before we get to the white people, all right, let's get it. I'm going to give y'all some good news. Okay? In case you didn't know, Cardi B has announced that she is pregnant with NFL star Stephon Diggs' baby. Score another for the coach. Okay? So Cardi B is pregnant, even though I feel like people already knew that. Shout out to Decline Management, the white man over there in the gentleman's lounge. Shout out to you, boo. Appreciate you. So Cardi B I guess she was, what is she on Gayle King's morning show for? Is something going on that I don't care about anyway? I was just on the phone with my kid and she was just like, somebody was like, oh, did you hear that Cardi B is pregnant? She was like, girl, I don't give a fuck. I said, that's my child. Okay. That is my child. She's like, girl, why do I care if Cardi B is pregnant? Because honestly, I don't care either, but I'm trying to give y'all some good news. I be trying to bring y'all some good news. I be trying. Okay. Now she on Gayle for whatever reason. I thought that dude was messing around with some other women. This Stephon Diggs dude, ain't he a football player or a basketball player or something? Anyway, let's hear what you gotta say, child. Let me know if you cannot hear it.
Well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stephon Diggs.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How are you feeling about that? And that this will be baby number 4 for you, Cardi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm actually I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like I'm in a good space. I feel very strong. I feel very powerful that I'm doing all this work, but I'm doing all this work while I'm creating a baby. Me and my man, we're very supportive of each other. Well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stephon Diggs.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How are you feeling about that? And that this will be baby number 4 for you, Cardi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm actually I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like I'm in a good space. I feel very strong. I feel very powerful that I'm doing all this work, but I'm doing all this work while I'm creating a baby. Me and my man, we're very supportive of each other. Well,
me and my man, we very supportive of each other. That's my man, you my man, you my man. Hey, congratulations, let's take some bets though. How soon do you think it will be before she's online cussing him out the way she has done Offset for so many years? Telling us their business that we really don't care about and don't need to know. Then when we start talking about it, then she's going to get upset. I wonder if Tasha K said anything about this. Anyway, so that's your good news of the day. The show goes downhill from here. Thank you all for coming. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. So I asked y'all to tell me the next time when y'all know that Kendra G is coming to Philly, okay? Because allegedly, somebody told me this in the comments at some point, because allegedly Kendra did another singles event in Philly, and it did not turn out well. For some reason, child, it looks like no men showed up. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Why are y'all not showing up to the singles events? Like, how many times does this have to happen before y'all do the right thing and show up and take these daggone women and marry them? Like, I'm over this conversation, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm tired of telling y'all the I'm tired of telling y'all the SYSB. Kofa. Kofa must have jumped in my head. I said the wrong thing. SYCBM. Okay? Anyway, let's hear it, child. No black men showed up to Kendra G's Black Singles event. Now, before I play this TikTok, lest we not forget that Kendra is the one that all the women want to go to. She got all the answers. She's been hosting her own dating show for 5 years. She didn't heard everything that the men had to say. She didn't heard everything that the women had to say. And she now on tonight's conversation. She done been on Tamron Hall. She's been on the White People show. Like, everybody wants Kendra G for some reason. She is the answer to all women's problems. Clearly. Anyway, come on, sir. What happened? And why are y'all not letting me know? I would go. Y'all, can you imagine? I will go to that shit and film it. I will do one of those secret cameras like the police have, body cam, and just pan the room so y'all can see what's going on. Go talk to the women and be like, girl, what's going on with you? Y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better and let me know what's up. I'll go. If it's in Philly, I will go. Okay. Let me know what's up when y'all find out. Okay. All right. Come on.
Philly. Black men did not show up. Kendra G had a black singles event in Philly. Philly. So
I think he said Philly to emphasize the fact that it's Philadelphia with so many blacks. I'm not in the actual city, y'all, but I'm close damn enough that I could just go down to the city. It's not a big deal. No black men showed up from Philly. All the Negroes in Philly, in the Philadelphia region, in what it was, Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, even Maryland a little bit.
I'm in between New York City and Philly, Jersey. Us black men up here in the Northeast do not want nothing to do with no black women in Philly. Too masculine, too ghetto, and no.
Oh, no, sir, that's not where I thought you was going. That's not where I thought he was going. Oh, no. Now too masculine? Oh, no. I feel like this is an ism of some sort. I don't know which one it is, but this is some sort of an ism. All y'all do is hate on black women. Because if you see this first comment, I don't know if you can see it. It says, y'all really hate us. Do y'all really hate black women? And I'm talking to the crusty, dusty, musty colored versions. Not all of y'all. What is the problem? Uncle Rick said the ism is realism. Oh, Lord, truthism. Y'all crazy. Shout out to Uncle Rick. Shout out to Decline Management. Appreciate you. He said, Darby born here. Oh, shout out to you, born in Darby. Oh, wow. People Wednesday reparations. Shout out to you, boo. Shout out to Darby and those that are up there in that area. Appreciate you. I didn't know. Oh, Lord. Now here y'all go. Factism. It's some ism, child. It's some ism. Anyway, so y'all are the women in, I'm not from Philly, but the women in Philly are too masculine. So I guess he's going to say that that's the reason why that y'all didn't show up. I was just thinking that y'all just didn't go, but we shall see. Go ahead, sir.
No. So anyway, black women were all there. It was like about 50 black women. Woo! No black men showed up. Kendra G didn't even, she didn't even go. What? One black man showed up. Everything the black women want, you know, the height requirement, the salary and all of that, but he looked and said, allegedly. He just said, skirt out of there. Kendra, why would you do that? You know that's the left. The black women that go to black single events are either washed up, hit the wall, past their prime, fat, or -9s. No, let's just be honest.
Oh, and if no, not a -9. Oh no, let me go back, sir. Which ism is this?
Oh, he just said
this is meanism going on right now. This is meanism going on right now. How Kendra G not show up to her own shit though? Kendra, what was you doing? Was you on the app or something? How the hell you gonna have an event and not even show?
And just he just said skirt out of there. Kendra, why would you do that? You know that's the left. The black women that go to black single events are either washed up, hit the wall, past their prime, fat, or -9s. Let's just be honest. And if they fat, they over the man. Never mind. I don't even think they go up the wall. At this, I'm just saying, if males had let's reverse and say males had a requirement where you have to have no wigs, no fake lace fronts, whatever, no hair hats, natural hair, slim, maybe thick, has to be feminine. It has to only make a certain amount of money. Now, how would that sound? And you can't be single moms. Oh my God, that would eliminate about 80% of you black women.
Oh wow.
Boom, there it is.
Oh no, that's not nice. Oh no, that's not nice. Come on. Yes, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. How y'all gonna do this? Y'all ain't right. So I did open this up earlier where the girl said y'all really hate us. The first one, the only person that really said something is y'all will be all right, but it's a bunch of laughter. We're great. We thank you all for your honesty. We will. I love my black men. I guess that's one girl in there. There's a lot of laughter. Yogi Bear, where you at? Did any bears show up? Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Let's see what else. Kendra G collected that money, though. Like I already said, but child, I don't be knowing nothing about nothing, right? That app, you got to be on the app now, and you had to be on there before, and now she's selling courses, and yeah, all the views on YouTube. Yeah, she gonna become a millionaire off of the desperosity of people who don't want to listen and say you need to go someplace with someone who has some success with what it is that you are looking for, instead of going to the exact same person like you that ain't got what you. Those will be the same people talking about, I don't want a man, I don't need a man, I don't want a man, I don't need a man. Then why are you on this show? Then why are you going to that show? And why is it that she can't even show up for you, but she could take your money if allegedly, because we're just going by what he says. But one of y'all had told me about this as well, and I've seen people make videos about it. I'm assuming it's true. I don't know for sure. Amazing. But it's not like, first of all, men really show up to those events based off of plenty of videos that we've seen over the last couple of years. So why do y'all keep going though? If y'all don't want a man and you don't need a man, and like they're saying about the bear and everything, why y'all keep showing up? If y'all don't want a man, you don't need a man. Somebody is lying somewhere. I'm not saying who, because I don't know. I'm just saying somebody around here be lying. You're lying to yourself. These people don't give a damn whether you get a man or not. Allegedly, y'all let me know. Allegedly. But you're going to continue to talk about those same people that you allegedly want, crusty, dusty, and musty with no money, too short, too fat, too this, too that, and then turn around talking about settling. Child, I can't. This conversation is so dumb at this point. Thank you, Uncle Rick. I appreciate you. He said they choose the bear because the smell. Oh, no, not smell. Why I gotta smell like salmon? They just want that same. Oh, my. Uncle Rick. I cannot with you. No. That's not nice. That's not nice. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm thinking. But, you know, whatever. Yet another failed single event. Whatever. Good luck to those people. Next time you hear about Philly, Maryland, Jersey, even the NYC on the Manhattan side, let me know, because I will go. Anyway, moving on, child. Moving on. Let me give y'all an update as far as I can tell. The Economic Times, I'm assuming that's a paper that we can trust. All right. So this was updated as of the 16th of September at 2:31 a.m. Maybe not too much new news. It says Trey Reed and Corey Zugadis, two men found. This is amazing. Deceased in Mississippi on the same day. Suspicious deaths stun the state. Okay. So we talked about Trey Reed yesterday. And then I said that there was another man. Now, the other man, the Zucadis person, they were saying, you know, he was black too, and they had a different picture. But it seems that the other dude is white. So in my opinion, there's definitely something going on down in Mississippi. That's not good. Okay. But let me just give you the update, just because everybody's like, nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. Well, you know, you can only talk about something so much when you have any information. I haven't heard anything more about Takara Thompson, and I really feel like those daggone text messages should have been out by now. So that would be my question. What's going on with that? Shout out to Med School. I appreciate you. He said Kendra is finessing black women who love to be finessed and will help Kendra finesse them. Hashtag big time tiff. Colors love to be scammed, as you already said. It's clear and obvious as what goes on with Dr. Umar. But, you know, these people going to do what they're going to do, and we'll just sit here and we will watch, because I have a video that I am editing now to send out about someone that has an issue with me and my take on Dr. Umar. But you already know how that goes, so that will be coming out this afternoon. Let me read up on this real quick. It says the synopsis is Mississippi is reeling from the discovery of two men DeMartravion Trey Reed, a college student, and Corey Zukatis, a homeless man, found in separate incidences on Monday. While authorities are investigating and have not confirmed foul play, the eerily similar circumstances has sparked outrage and reignited painful memories of racial violence. Mississippi is shaken by two chilling incidences, leaving families, friends, and communities devastated and searching for answers. Within hours of each other, two men, one a college student, the other a homeless individual, was found deceased in separate locations across the state. The grim discoveries reported in Cleveland and Vicksburg, Mississippi, has sparked outrage, deepened fears, and reignited painful memories of racial violence that continue to haunt the South. Calls for transparency and justice are growing louder as the public grapples with the shock, right? So the body of 21-year-old Delta State University student DeMartravion Trey Reed was discovered in a tree on campus Monday morning, prompting an investigation, the university said. Reports suggest that Reed was found deceased on campus. Allegedly, some people are saying in his dorm room and trying to act like he wasn't outside. I'm trying to choose my words here. Chief of Police Michael Peeler said at a conference there was no evidence of foul play at this time. In a press conference, DSU police chief said at approximately 7:05 a.m., the university police was notified of what appeared to be a body of a Black man central campus near the DSU pickleball course, which we heard yesterday. So, and then when we were talking about that yesterday, you know, people online were saying that his arms are broken, his leg was broken with absolutely no proof. It's just allegedly somebody just starting some shit online to make things be worse than what they are. Not that it could really be any worse in these types of situations, because this is crazy, of course. But anything to help to fan the flames of racism and racist, you know, Colors is going to help out with that. Let's just toss some shit in there that has not been confirmed as being true, just to make sure it sounds as crazier than it already does, right? That's very helpful to the family. So they identified him. Officials disputed social media rumors that Reed was discovered with broken arms or legs. Bolivar County Deputy Coroner Murray Rourke told the Mississippi Free Press that he saw no broken limbs. One of the viral messages said, "Tell me, Trey Reed was found beaten with 3 broken limbs. What the F kind of self-deletion is that?" Rourke told the outlet that in his opinion, Reed's death was self-done, and I have reasons for that. He declined to elaborate, citing the open investigation. Delta State president said that there was no evidence of a threat to campus safety. Delta State University is a beautiful place to be. Let me go down to the other dude. It says that hours earlier at 1:30 p.m., police in Vicksburg received an alarming telephone call that a body of a male was discovered in a tree in a densely forested area off of Ameristar Casino, as per Yahoo. The coroner identified the deceased as Brandon White, male, Corey Zukatis, 36. His death was confirmed by Warren County Coroner Doug Husky, who says Zukatis had been discovered about 10:30 a.m., but released no further information. Very little is known about Zukatis' final days or the circumstances of his passing. Authorities have not released any evidence suggesting foul play, but the eerie similarity to Reed's death, both men found, has ignited nationwide outrage. Now, yesterday, of course, you know, people were saying, specifically Black people, there's no national outrage. Nobody is talking about it. Like, I don't know what these people want. I just don't know what these people want. Something to happen, and 2 seconds after something happens, I'm pretty sure, unfortunately, this story is going to get bigger and bigger. Both incidences have sent shockwaves across Mississippi, with some people suggesting they are not self-deletions, but red rums. One user saying 2 young people in Mississippi, 2 children that had aspirations and a family. Police are already trying to convince us that this is self-deletion. Anyway, so that's probably going to go back and forth, just FYI. Some people are going to say this is what it is, or they're going to say that this is what it isn't, and it's going to go back and forth, blah, 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 blah. All right, so that's that. Anyway, on to some white people news over here, child. Is it white people news? Kind of, sort of, kind of not. We spoke them up. Shout out to Kofa. Shout out to Ali. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Shout out to Reaper. I did take the day off, and then I was like, well, I got time. I'm home today, so I might as well do lunch, but I'm not going to do a show tonight. So we got to make sure we continue with our reading, child. We got to continue with our reading, child. I'm just disappearing all over the place. Anyway. So shout out to the right-winged angel. It says the people who celebrated employees getting fired for using incorrect pronouns are now outraged over employees getting fired for celebrating red rum. This is peak liberalism. Now, y'all know daggone well that some of these people was out here wilding if you misgendered them, having a fit, screaming and carrying on and, you know, calling for crazy stuff, right? Now, with the job openings, I'm gonna put a positive spin on it. With the newest job openings that continue to happen every daggone day, everybody want to be outraged, talking about it's not right, it's not fair. Oh my God, you should be able to say whatever you want. Oh yeah, say what you want, child. Say what you want. When you work for other people, good luck to you, right? Or even if you're trying to get a job, because I don't think these people are thinking that far ahead either, because allegedly, you know, it's hard getting a job, and I'm not going to say it's easy, right? It's hard getting a job right now. Do you think that talking like this and putting your social media post out here, saying these things is going to help you get a job? Because if y'all think, not y'all, you know what I'm saying. If y'all think that these employers are not taking a look at your social media, you is out of your effing mind. They don't want them problems, especially now. They don't want those problems. But keep posting, child. Keep posting, because as long as you got to say something, everybody should give a damn. His caption reads, the people who fought to silence our opinions are now fighting for their right to celebrate red rum and not get fired from their jobs. Hypocrites. So I'm telling you, all these women really do look alike, allegedly. Not necessarily white women, but these crazy ass women. Moving on anyway. Y'all remember this lady right here? This white woman? Florida nurse gets prison after her husband caught her having sex with his teen stepson, or with his son, which is her stepson, incestuous depophile. Someone finally. Remember this lady? The now fired Florida nurse caught by her husband as she had sex with her 15-year-old stepson. Okay, y'all remember this lady, right? Has been sentenced to 2 years in prison. I know y'all gonna be like, only 2 years? You know, how long should she go to jail? 50 years? Like, as long as she serves a significant amount of time, she should at least be in there for a year. Then she'd be on probation, I'm sure, right? Alexis Von Yates was on Tuesday ordered to serve 24 months in state prison, followed by 2 years of community control and 10 years of probation as a registered ex-offender, according to court records viewed by the Post. Good job. Good job. Reaper, not the family reunion will never be the same. Well, what about the dude that just was like F his kid and he still wanted to be with the wife? I hope this ain't him and I hope he's done with her, but who knows? Because everybody is crazy, y'all. But I'm sure I remember this picture of her. As soon as I saw this, I was like, see you next Tuesday. At least one of them was held accountable, because, child, at one point it was teacher after teacher after teacher, much like what's going on. Maybe teachers are the problem, y'all, because the most of the job openings that are going on for the last week have been teachers, professors, like people with college degrees. These people that's supposed to be allegedly smart. What's up with that? These are the people that are teaching your kids. What is going on? Shout out to Switchblade up in here. Anyway. It's good, though. It's good. That's good stuff. Moving on to the next white woman. Bhad Bhabie. Or however the fuck you say her name, okay? First of all, this is the crazy person that got famous because Cash Me Outside, how about that? And somehow, some way became famous, became a rapper, went to OF, got all this money, and ended up being typical any daggone way, okay? So she been getting knocked between the washer and the dryer by her man. Now she's out here saying that she's officially done with her baby daddy, Levon. First of all, child, why are you dealing with a person named Levon that's a male? Oh, Reaper said he caught her outside. Right? That's good. That's good. Definitely. I bet she wasn't saying that to his ass. I promise you. But she probably would be the one talking about, I don't settle, no settling, no settle. She says he has abused her 500 times in their 3-year relationship. Child, was you counting? Was you keeping a ticking of it all? I've been through so much trying to love this person. I've suffered so much. Anybody feel sorry for her, Bueller? Does anyone have any empathy or sympathy for Bhad Bhabie? I promise you I don't. Not 1 ounce, 1 bit. First of all, because you're a nasty biatch. Second of all, because you're a disrespectful biatch. And third of all, child, you made that choice. You're the one that took all that pleasure. You made that decision with this ninja. Oh, anyway, she got something to say. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. They said this is just sad. Girl, what is wrong with them? Hopefully this is her final straw. Who thinks this is her final straw?
Y'all, I swear on everything that I love, I am not dealing with this man no more ever again in my life. I went through so much shit trying to love this person. I went through so much shit trying to understand this person. I have went through so much shit. I have suffered so much.
Girl, you got
trying to deal with this man. I have to explain my way of thinking. No. Y'all, I swear on everything that I love, I am not dealing with this man no more ever again in my life. I went through so much shit trying to love this person. I went through so much shit trying to understand this person. I went through so much shit. I have suffered so much trying to deal with this man. I have to explain my way of thinking. Yo. Bro, you know he really told me, I don't hit you no more because I know the type of white police bitch you are. Meanwhile, I've only made 1 police report against Levon. 1. When he's hit me, let's see, if we've been together for 3 years, and March will be 3 years, and there's 365 days.
Calculate, girl.
In a year.
Yeah. Except the leap year.
That means roughly 900 days. He's hit me at least 500 times. He spit on me. Well over that. Levon is the first and only person to ever spit on me, spit in my face at all.
Oh, wow.
You know he really told me, I don't hit you no more because I know the type of white police bitch you are. Meanwhile, I've only made 1 police report against Levon. 1. When he's hit me, let's see, if we've been together for 3 years, and March will be 3 years, and there's 365 days.
I feel like
in a year.
Her body or something.
That means roughly 900 days. He's hit me at least 500 times.
Wow.
He spit on me. Well over that.
Wow.
Levon is the first and only person to ever spit on me, spit in my face at all.
So was that a part of X, or was that just because he had nothing else better to do? Maybe he was sick and he had something in his throat. Now listen, I'm not making light of this child, but I don't know why she's bringing this to the rest of us, because we do not care. Let me speak for myself. I don't give 1 fuck. You've been on here carrying on many a times about this person. And like somebody saying in the comments, as much money as you have, you on this internet crying about that ninja? No settling, girl.
Only happens. I only feel like this living with Levon and living with my mom. When I was younger, I would question myself all the time, like, what's wrong with me? Why do I keep causing all these problems? Why every time I say I don't want something to be a dad to me, I get in trouble for it? Why does it start a fight? Why do they say these things?
Hold on.
And it wasn't
What's
me.
squeaking? What?
It wasn't me. And I feel like LeVon has been trying to train me to shut up and deal with it. It only happens. I only feel like this living with LeVon and living with my mom. When I was younger, I would question myself all the time, like, what's wrong with me? Why do I keep causing all these problems? Why every time?
Because you are a pain in the ass and you were a disrespectful little girl. So who thought she was going to grow up to be some wonderful woman that was just worldly and knew how to handle life? Maybe you should get some counseling, Cha. Maybe you need to go get some intense psychotherapy to help your ass out. Why are we dragging Alabama into this? What Alabama say? Even though we had our differences, I don't support the way he treats her and she doesn't deserve it. It ain't even about deserve, child. Who cares? If you gonna stay there, why do we care? Child, this rich people shit, we do not care. I do not care. I do not condone violence, but I also don't condone stupidity, and I don't condone you staying someplace if somebody is really taking your ass between the washer and the fucking dryer. I don't understand. Miss me with the Stockholm syndrome and all that other shit. You could not hit me one time. You cannot hit me one time. Maybe if y'all concentrate on getting some fucking self-confidence and knowing how to deal with shit and dealing with your fucking traumas and shit instead of getting on the internet trying to tell everybody else and tell people off, because y'all all of a sudden, not y'all all of a sudden forget the way that she was talking to people when she was on this here internet, how she was talking to her mama, how she was talking to Dr. Phil even way back when she was fucking fifth damn teen. She ain't talking like that now. She a whole ass adult, got more money than she'd ever seen in her life. She's still miserable. She got issues. And she think coming to this this internet to get damn sympathy is gonna help that ass? Girl, grow the fuck up and go get some damn mental health help and see a psychiatrist, because that's what the fuck you need. Did she have a kid? Oh yeah, I guess you do. That's her baby daddy. So now they gotta grow up possibly in this bullshit. Child, just trauma upon trauma upon trauma. Go on, girl.
I say I don't want something to be a dad to me, I get in trouble for it. Why does it start a fight? Why do they say these things to me?
What?
And it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
And I feel like LeVon has been trying to train me to shut up and deal.
Oh, the black man was trying to train her to shut up. I believe Dr. Phil and your mama was trying to train you to shut up and you wasn't trying to listen. Y'all remember that? I know y'all remember that, girl. Excuse me. Catch me outside. How about that? Where all that bravado go? Where all that big talk go? Where all that running off at the mouth go? Interesting when it's somebody that you really want. So, child, good luck to the kid. That's all I got.
I'm so happy that I didn't leave him, because I would never find what I have with him in anybody else. And it's gotten so much better. It's like a whole different ball game. And it's like, I always think about it like, damn, if I would have left, I'd be missing out on this.
But then it's also like the opposite end of the things could be like, what happens if, you know, like, it's not even about you leaving him. What if it's the other way around? Like, it's just, I want you to be happy. I want you to feel loved. I want your daughter to feel loved. I don't know what it's like to be a mom. I know what it's like to be a woman.
I'm so happy that I didn't leave him, because I would never find what I have with him in anybody else. And it's gotten so much better. It's like a whole different ball game. And it's like, I always think about it like, damn, if I would have left, I'd be missing out on this.
But then it's also like the opposite end of the things could be like, what happens if...
All right, Kylie Jenner look-alike. I tell you. Yeah, see, this is what you get when you listen to people that have not a clue as to what the issues are that you're going through. You get bullshit. Now, I'm not absolving her, meaning baddie, and I'm not absolving him, child, because like I said, one time, it should be no times, but one time, that's it, that's all. But like y'all say in different conversations, depending on who you really like, will determine how much you will put up with, right? I don't care how much I like you, love you, and need you and want you. You are not putting your hands on me, because my mother and father, like I always say, did not bear me in order for me to be hurt by somebody's son. No, ma'am. No, sir. And that's it. That's all. So we know who you are, girl. We know who you are, girl. All that talk was just a bunch of talk. Not that we didn't know it. And maybe you need to repent for all that bullshit and go apologize to your mama at the end of the daggone day for how you embarrassed her out here in these streets, and get the fucking help that you need. Because, child, you putting it all on the line for this thing right here, child, he looked like he should be in the movie Breaking from back in the 80s. That's what he looked like. I just don't think that this is the end of Le'Veon or whatever his name is in Bhad Bhabie, but you know, whatever. Good luck to those people, because I do not care. Moving on. Actually, let me get to the reading of the book. Let me see. 50 minutes in. All right, let's get to the reading of the book, because then I'll give you a little bit of Crime is Down and maybe some job openings. Okay, if we have time, we'll read. Let me see. We're in chapter 5. Oh, chapter 5 might take a while. Oh, chapter 5 is long, y'all. It is 3 pages. Chapter 6 is 1 page. All right, we got two chapters today. Okay, don't forget, this is the book we be learning: how to date and marry the right black woman. Okay, we are on chapter 5. Pay attention. This is from the white man. And maybe you coloreds can learn something. All right? All right. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I missed this. Shout out to RBN. He said being punched in the face turns her. I don't disagree, but we do not condone violence over here. Okay? We do not condone violence. Okay? Let me make sure I let that be known. Shout out to BT up in here. Shout out to all of y'all. Please hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Okay, chapter 5. Wait a minute. Shout out to Ray J. It says, wait a minute. Now she thinks I'm a racist monster. Oh, no. Given the times that we are in right now, this is the last chapter that we need to be reading. Chapter 5. Wait a minute. Now she thinks I'm a racist monster. This is from the white man's point of view. As a white man, oh, there you go. He starts off to let us know. As a white man, one of your biggest challenges to a successful interracial relationship with a black woman is the mainstream media. Is the mainstream media. Shit. Oh, Lord, help your people. Different from local media, the mainstream media can reach a national or global audience. For political reasons, the mainstream news and entertainment industry, who both have deep political ties, constantly labels and portrays the white man as the big, bad, racist boogeyman solely responsible for all the evil in the world. You see it everywhere in the media, especially in news reporting. Uh-oh, this is kind of right on time. White men are constantly being stereotyped or labeled as racist bullies. If that wasn't bad enough, those same political ties have crept into other areas of popularity. Many white men are now purposely being kept out of certain sports and popular music. Anything that's connected to the national media, the attack is real. Child, white men said they have it hard too, okay? The attack on white men is difficult for some black women to understand because the attack is coming from white men. White on white crime? We have more white on white crime around here? White men who own the media attacking the character of other white. Oh, I done heard it all now, child. I done heard it all. Lord help your people. Let me go back. Let me read this again. The attack on white men is difficult for some black women to understand because the attack is coming from white men who own the media attacking the character of other white men. Child, white people got their own daggone racial issues with one another. Who knew? Who knew? White men out here suffering, y'all. White men are suffering by their own. What they don't see is that the attack on white men is almost always driven by politics. These are white liberal men attacking the character of white men for their own political gain. This chapter 5 came right on time now, didn't it? Most people know that America consists of two main political parties, Democrat and Republican, more commonly known as the left and the right. Shockingly, strong supporters of the left have now taken almost full control of the national media. They now own an estimated 90% of it, so they use it as a valuable weapon, mainly for their party's political agenda. In today's world, it's almost impossible for someone to view a popular website, movie, or TV series without getting some kind of political agenda or propaganda pushed on them. Oh, you mean like going to see Lightyear? Shout out to Snoop. That's why many people now refer to the media as fixed media or fake media. Oh, who says fake news? Oh my goodness. Even the major search engines we use every day appear to be politically slanted. Search results are now thought to be mostly fixed and adjusted to push a leftist narrative. News stories and websites that fit the left's agenda now appear to be given precedence and rank over everything else. Even some of the comments you see on popular video sites are now thought to be staged just to slander and push negative stereotypes against white men. Sometimes against black women who date white men. I tell you, struggle for white men, struggle for woo! It ain't right, y'all. It is not right. In a general sense, get serious. In a general sense, the left is the party known.
This is amazing.
In a general sense, the left is the party known for giving more government handouts and assistance. They support the LGBTQ community. They tend to side with undocumented. Child, I couldn't have made this up. We couldn't have planned this better. This is just the next chapter. How convenient. I didn't plan this, y'all. We go two at a time. Pause. You know what I'm saying. Sorry, RBN. I know I'm not supposed to say that. Wow. This is very, very interesting. How did this happen? Thank you, med school. I appreciate you. He said, wait. The oppressor is being oppressed by the white man. Yes, sir. I am officially in the multiverse. I guess it's like African Americans oppressing Black Americans. You got it. Yes. White men are being oppressed by white men in the white media. Okay. Let me read this last paragraph again because I think it's pretty interesting, don't you? In a general sense, the left is the party known for giving more government handouts and assistance. They support the LGBTQ community. They tend to side with undocumented immigrants. In many ways, the left caters to people who think of themselves as oppressed or victims. Some might see this as a positive thing, but keep in mind, to keep getting votes, the left must constantly attract more oppressed or victimized people to their party. Of course, the people they're trying to attract don't have to be truly oppressed at all. They only must think of themselves that way. The media is the left's most valuable weapon to make people feel they're being oppressed. Whew, Lord help your people. Just like a car mechanic shop only needs people to think that their vehicle is damaged to get their business. The left only needs to make people think of themselves as victims to get their votes. To produce victims and Black oppression, the fixed media pushes the racist white man narrative almost on a daily basis. The media tries to make Black people think, this was the white man talking about Black people? Well, I guess he was already talking about black women. The media tries to make black people think that white men are out to get them or out to hold them back. Oh, no. Another trick of the media is to take the racist or criminal acts of a small percentage of white men and use it to paint the majority of all white men as bad. Sir, now you're reaching a little bit. Like the masses, that's all y'all. The masses are all y'all for the most part. And things going on inside of some of these churches to the kids, that's probably mostly y'all. Allegedly. Okay? Y'all got y'all lanes. In the political world, these tactics are referred to as identity politics or racial politics. Also understand there's a tremendous political gain for the left by keeping white men and black women separated. Oh, did y'all know that? Let me repeat that. Also understand there's a tremendous political gain for the left by keeping white men and black women separated. It helps secure oppression votes. The left realizes once black women date white men, they usually fall out of the black victim and white men are racist mentality. Those black women quickly see it was mostly lies and political propaganda. I don't know that that's true, sir. Good reach, though. Good reach. Please don't confuse the goal of this chapter. Oh, sir, we are not confused. I didn't add it to pick on the left or try to push you to the right.
This is amazing.
And yet there you go. Sitting up here pushing your agenda, though. I tell you. Hey, boo, you late. You are late. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Shaking my head, what's going on today? I quit. The white man is being oppressed by the white man, Trinidad, okay? Pay attention. You're going to learn today, child. You're going to learn today because we be learning over here. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Masterpiece Theater with Messi. Child, we always gonna come up with something. Shout out to karaoke coming to a channel near you, meaning FDNHT or Messy Michon. Okay, remember where it started first, because you know how people be doing. Anyway, back to this. Let me start this this paragraph over. Please don't confuse the goal of this chapter. I didn't add it to pick on the left or try to push you to the right. I'm all for people voting for what they believe in. It's one of the greatest rights we have in America. The two parties stand for many different things that have nothing to do with race. I have friends and family on both sides of the political aisle that mean a lot to me. My goal isn't to offend. I only added this chapter to the book to help you understand the game that's being played in the media and to help you see what's behind it. I'm trying to help you dodge a bullet. I know from firsthand experience how damaging and toxic the media can be to your interracial relationship. Oh my God. You need to realize, even if you don't take in much TV, even if you're not active on social media or don't attend movies, many other people do. They indulge in these things a lot. That means many people are being influenced daily by what they see and hear in the different forms of media. Well, we know that to be true. That influence can affect the attitudes and opinions of friends and family close to your relationship. It can also influence the black woman you're in a relationship with. If the black woman you're dating doesn't understand the political game being played through the media, she can possibly fall victim to the propaganda and see you as the bad guy. And you know they don't want that, child. In the very least, she can begin to have disdain for white men in general. You know they don't want that, child. This won't be good for your relationship. It can only bring arguments and division. It's very important for you to discuss the topic with the black woman you're dating. The propaganda in the media can easily destroy your relationship. Keep this in mind. Keep this in mind, interracials, okay? We be learning. Try to seek out a black woman. Oh, now he's going to say who you need to be looking for from a white man's perspective. White men. Try to seek out a black woman who is unbiased and Try to seek out a Black woman who is unbiased and rational. A woman who is at least willing to take the time to understand important subjects she isn't particularly interested in. One of the goals of interracial dating is to seek out a fair-minded person. Anything short of that will be difficult. One advantage of dating Black women outside of America. Oh no! What? How did we get outside of America? Hold on. Back it on up. One advantage of dating Black women outside of America, many of them haven't been indoctrinated by the race-dividing media. They haven't been taught to fear or hate white men. That doesn't mean you can't find intelligent Black women in America who can easily see through the propaganda. They're out there. You just need to search a little harder to find them. Basically, right? I was not expecting that. Lord, help your people. White man. This white man. He basically is saying that Black women are easier that do not live in the United States. I'm sure this is not going to go well with the Black women here in the United States. I should have took this. See, if y'all had told me about the Kendra G event, I could have went over there with this book and read to them while we waited for the men to show up. I think that would have been very helpful. I be trying, y'all. Y'all are not being helpful. Anyway, this is still chapter 5, yeah. This is a long chapter. When it comes to racial topics that might fall outside of politics, sometimes her perspective and viewpoint may greatly differ from yours. She may see things the total opposite of you, and that's okay. You're a white man, and she's a Black woman. It can easily happen. Take advantage of these moments to understand each other on a deeper level. If done maturely, these conversations can bring you much closer. It can build trust and intimacy in the relationship because you're both communicating about important and sometimes emotional things. With racial topics, the goal is to understand her view and help her to understand yours. When you find you can't agree, strive to meet each other in the middle. The middle is a good place. It's a place that doesn't have a particular side or a particular race. Look at that. Find Bigfoot with a pet unicorn eating a blue lobster for dinner in a Colorado hood. Nicole, stop this. Okay. That was chapter 5. That was pretty long, y'all. We learned some shit that we already knew. But child, the white man is being oppressed by white men. Woo! Who knew they had their own oppression going on, child? He did. So basically, he just admitted that the media is owned by white people. Not that we didn't already know that, right? So again, when are we going to do what needs to be done in order to have some say-so in the media? Oh, yeah, that's what blogs are for, allegedly. Chapter 6, y'all. Chapter number 2. Let me see. We're a little bit over an hour. Okay. Chapter 6, child. Seek her family's approval, but don't try. Oh, Lord. Seek her family's approval, but don't try too hard. Just a short one. This is only a page and a half. Make an honest effort to get along well with her friends and family, but don't stress over it if your efforts aren't reciprocated back to you. I learned many years ago, you can never have control over other people's opinions of you. Wow, profound. I learned, some of her friends and family will like you and some won't, regardless of how well you treat them. Some may have prejudices against you and some may simply be turned off by your personality. Taking it personally or continually trying to win them over usually ends up being a waste of your time and energy. Don't try to force the relationships. Many women you date will share the heated arguments you have together with their mothers or sisters, even their brothers. Ooh! Let me repeat. Many women you date will share the heated arguments you have together with their mothers or sisters, even their brothers. This can keep you, the bad guy, with her family long after you've made up with her. mm, mm, mm. I don't think this is particular to white men, but okay, sir. A mature woman understands the damage this can cause the relationship.
This is amazing.
But she could still possibly end up doing it from time to time. Just be aware of it, okay? When dating a woman with children, of course, things can get a bit more complicated. But ultimately, the same rules apply. You can't force any of her family to like you, even her kids. Make an honest effort and try to be understanding and forgiving with them. Don't worry if things aren't perfect. If you follow my advice so far and you're dating the right Black woman, disagreements with her friends or family won't damage the relationship you have with her. Why the hell are you having disagreements with her friends and family? Anyway, child. The right Black woman will always keep your arguments with her separate from your relationship with her. She will also keep arguments you have with her friends or family separate from your relationship with her. When you're with the right woman, arguments don't stick around too long. They come and go quickly. Is that how it works, y'all? I think Decline Management disagrees. This white man with the blue eyes says he should just keep his mouth shut. That is the white on white violence maybe not violence, that oppression that this white man was talking about. Look at that. White man talking down on that white man. Not like herpes. Oh my God, Decline. I could not. You are too much. You crazy. Shout out to RBN. Thank you, boo. He said Kendra might be practicing criminal behavior like what? Oh, allegedly, like wire fraud from promising something and not delivering, taking people's money, mostly electricity, and no showing. She could be seen as a depredator. Listen, it could be allegedly. Now, we only going by that TikToker. That's all alleged because he didn't show no receipts. That's just him talking. We don't even know if he in Philly, if he showed up or what. But if there's something else that somebody sees where they really do have proof of it, make sure you send it to me, okay? Shout out to Queen. She said, white on white beef. Yes, child. Ooh, that's a good title, though. Shout out to you. White on white beef. White men are being oppressed by other white men. Who knew? Child, I told you we be learning. We be learning. Let me see. We have... Oh, child, there's only one more chapter. We might as well do it. We doing the last chapter, y'all, okay? Chapter 7. Whole 7 chapters, okay? A Black woman's hair is a big deal. From a white man's point of view. The majority of white men who are new to dating Black women have no idea about the amount of time and effort Black women put into their hair. It took me years of dating Black women to fully appreciate the hard work they put in to just get the style they want to achieve. Unlike white women, Black women must go through extreme measures to protect their hair and not damage it. I can't do this. They sometimes modify their hair with extensions and other things which can take long hours to assemble. This book just might be racist, y'all. That's about as deep as my understanding goes on this subject. That's probably good, sir. And that's probably as deep as you'll have to go as well. I'm thinking you need to go deeper, but I digress. Having said that, her hair can be a sensitive topic for her, so there are some rules I recommend you follow to show her you appreciate and support the effort she puts into it. Aww. Try not to complain about the time she spends on her hair. Try not to touch her hair a lot unless she asks you to do so. Try to say something nice about the style she chooses, even if it's not your favorite. Oh, sugar, honey, iced tea. Make sure you give a compliment on the hair, child. Try to understand her hair is an important part of her life, and the sooner you understand that, the easier things will be. Whether she admits it to you or not, her hair is a big deal. Queen, actually, that's the whole chapter right there. That was one page, y'all. Oh, there is another one. Okay, I misproduced. Okay, there is another one. All right. That's it until, all right. So next week we're going to finish it up because there's 2 more chapters in the closing, okay? But that hair chapter went rather quick, y'all. Don't touch her hair, but make sure you compliment it, basically, is what we got there. Child, we be learning. Woo! Lord help your people. That is How to Date and Marry the Right Black Woman by Jeff Brandon. That's a white man in the middle, child. He is telling a lot. If you need help as a white man, and even as a black man, I'm sure y'all could learn something from this. All you got to do is get Jeff Brandon's book, okay? Because now we know. I'm still tripping off the fact that white men are being oppressed by other white men. Did y'all know that? Don't say we don't be learning nothing around here, because if we don't be learning, nobody does. Anyway, that's it for this week. Next week is the grand finale of How to Date and Marry the Right Black Woman. So make sure you are here, whether it is lunch or if it's in the evening. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate you. You know what? This is common sense. You ain't shit, okay? I just ordered it so I can... So you can take notes. We down to the last 2 chapters and the closing thoughts. But okay, whatever you say. Anyway, all right, we at 114. Let me give you a little bit of crime. Oh, do we want to do Crime is Down or do we want to do job openings? I'll let y'all decide because I got a little bit of Crime is Down. And of course, there's plenty of job openings.
This is amazing.
Which one do y'all want? Because there's been plenty of job openings for the past week. Okay. In case y'all didn't, if y'all needed a job opening, just go over the last few weeks' live streams. There's plenty. Shout out to BT. I appreciate you, honey. Said for bonus content, please read the reviews on Amazon. That is an awesome idea. We will do that. I will definitely do that. Shout out to BT for the good suggestions. We want to see if anybody actually got some good results from that book. Job openings, Crime is Down. Now you get her a $200. You know what? You are off the hook today. Get a $200 gift card to Sally's. All right, I'll do a couple of both. Let me go ahead and start with a little bit of Crime is Down because the National Guard is supposed to be going to Memphis, if I'm not mistaken, and I think that that's what this is. So let's start here. Hickory Hill residents react to the deployment of National Guard. Hickory Hill, I don't know where they at. I don't know if this is actually Memphis or not.
And meanwhile, our Team 3 coverage takes us to the community. Do people who live in Memphis want to see the National Guard on our streets? Well,
is this Atlanta?
WREG's Mike Soriani is live in Hickory Hill after talking to residents who live there. Mike?
Hey, good afternoon to you, Stephanie. You know, it's for a couple of days we've been wondering when a decision was going to come from the president. And this morning, bright and early, President Trump made the announcement National Guard troops will be coming to Memphis to assist Memphis police with crime fighting. Here in Hickory Hill, where crime numbers are down a little bit, there has been a mixed reaction.
You know, it's just so dangerous that you can't get out of your car. You can't go to the grocery store. You can't go to the market or the service station. So,
damn, who is in Memphis? You can't even get out the car? Y'all can't even get out the car to go to the grocery store, get gas, nothing? Wow.
Mixed reaction.
And, you know, it's just so dangerous that you can't get out of your car. You can't go to the grocery store. You can't go to the market or the service station. So, yeah, I want to see the crime stop. And if the National Guard is going to stop the crime, bring them out.
But Hickory Hill resident Olympia Pritchard still doesn't think the National Guard should be in her community. Hickory Hill has become a multicultural community with significant growth among Asians and Hispanics. The idea that armed soldiers could be patrolling neighborhoods is troubling.
Oh, wait a minute. So y'all want to be around Asians and Hispanics? Y'all don't want to be around people?
To Mauricio Calvo with Latino Memphis.
Our troops need to be doing what they sign up to do, and they need to be at work or with their families. So we have seen in other cities, like in DC, that this was a complete waste.
Calvo says deploying troops will not fix any crime issue long-term and questions why the action, if really needed, was not taken before now. As stats show a 36% decrease in crime in Hickory Hill compared to 2024.
Sir, it's because you had a different president. Like, what kind of question is that, sir? Because you had a different president. Why didn't anything happen before now? You had a different president. What are we talking about? Child, these people are already on my nerves.
I'm disappointed that the governor is accepting this. And yeah, if this was a true measure, he could have done this a long time ago. He didn't need the president to tell him as the chief of the.
Obviously, he needed the president to tell him because he didn't do it now, did he?
Tennessee troops what to do. So it's very, it's not surprising, but it's nonsense.
Calvo points to the many multicultural contributions and Hickory Hill's growth and sustainability. But will the Guard's presence mean an increase in ICE activity? The owner of
they're worried about ICE. Well, that would make sense. That's what he really would be worried about from that gentleman that was just talking. No shade, I'm just saying.
Centro Hispano, a Latino tax service in Hickory Hill for 15 years, is excited the Guard is coming and not worried about ICE.
We're grateful for the National Guard coming. As far as crime, that's more affecting us than immigration.
Yeah, back out here live in Hickory Hill. Now it's just a matter of wait and see if, when, and where boots will be on the ground. Reporting live for your news leader in Hickory Hill.
I got my boots on the ground. I ain't heard that song in a while. I got my boots on the ground. However that song go. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? I ain't heard it in so long. I done forgot the damn. I forgot the damn song. Memphis officials respond to Trump's plan to deploy the National Guard, and this is as of a day ago.
Trump says he plans to deploy the National Guard to Memphis in an effort to combat crime there. Now, the announcement stirred a lot of controversy, especially among public and city and county leaders there on the matter, with some welcoming the idea and others calling it a distraction and anti-American. Well, this morning, the Shelby County, Tennessee Democratic Party spoke out against the president's plan. Let's go live to CBS News correspondent Chanel Calls. Chanel, what do they say?
Well, Reed, the Shelby County Democratic Party chair is calling the president's plan a scare tactic on democracy. So he held a press conference this morning saying Memphis does not want the National Guard to move in, and also spoke about all the uncertainty around what this may look like and the impact that it may have on the community. Listen.
I wanted to come out today to make sure that you had a statement about how we felt about having occupation. Yes. Occupation in our city. Yeah. And we say no troops on our stoops. No troops on our stoops.
No troops on our stoop.
We shouldn't have to walk out the door feeling like we're in a militarized zone. That's right. This is not the Gaza Strip. This is not any. This is supposed to be America, where we're braining off the democracy, that people decide on what happens in their community. That's right. That our elected officials have voices in the community. That's right. And right now, what we see is an overreach and overstep in our community. And right now, we want to speak out against it.
And Reed, this weekend, Memphis Mayor Paul Young said he also opposes the administration's plan, a plan the president, by the way, announced on Fox News on Friday, saying he would, quote, fix the deeply troubled city. Now, this comes 1 month after the president already deployed National Guard troops to Washington, D.C. The president also saying on Friday that he wanted to lower crime rates in New Orleans, in Baltimore, and in Chicago.
Shout out to Baltimore and Chicago, to both Brandons. Let's see what the latest is. Or maybe it's not the latest, but this says, oh, no. I thought I had another one. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is actually from September the 15th. It says violence continues in Memphis following Trump's National Guard deployment announcement.
According to Memphis police, 7 shootings have been reported since last Friday morning, one incident leading to a homicide in South Memphis, but it's one shooting incident that happened during broad daylight Saturday morning that has some Memphians wondering if the National Guard will make any real change. A shooting in broad daylight near A.W. Willis Avenue and Front Street in downtown Memphis Saturday morning has some Bluff City residents wondering if the National Guard coming will change the city's crime reputation.
No, it ain't gonna bring the change. Yo, yeah. Look at this dude. Look at the one on the right down here. Can you see the mouse? Look at this one down here if you can see him. Like, I'm not a weapon person to know all of them like that, but child, that looked like something that you're supposed to be using when you over there in like Vietnam and shit. What, you supposed to just jump out the Hyundai Caravan and pull out this thing in the middle of the day in the middle of the street? Crime is down, y'all. We don't need nothing. Y'all, continue on. You know what? You know, some black people will come through and they're going to be like, this is not what it's usually like. You don't know. It's the white media portraying everything to be so bad. It's really not that bad down there in Memphis. Cool. I'm not going, so it don't matter to me. But woo, Lord. This is the white media making black people look bad. That's probably AI, yeah. That's probably AI.
A shooting in broad daylight near A.W. Willis Avenue and Front Street in downtown Memphis Saturday morning has some Bluff City residents wondering if the National Guard coming will change the city's crime reputation.
No, it ain't gonna bring the change that we need to see, but it might help with the crime a little bit. But change, it's gonna take more than some police to come down here for to change the city.
I ain't gonna be no changes down here, okay? And I'm not making fun of his voice, but ain't gonna be no change. Child. Put them resources somewhere else. They sound like that lady who was saying, where was that? I guess it was DC. My block, it's fine. Over here, if you go further, then it might be a problem. But on this block, it's fine because this is my block. When's the last time you was robbed? 4 months ago. But I convinced him not to take my license, so I consider that success. Woo! Lord help your people. AK, act, huh? It didn't look like it was something that you just go pick up at the local store. Maybe you do though. I'm pretty sure they were old enough. I'm pretty sure they were licensed. I'm pretty sure that they care about gun control.
Going to Memphis.
Since President Trump uttered these words on Friday, according to Memphis police, 7 shootings were reported. In 3 of those cases, MPD made an arrest. One resulted in a homicide. Memphis resident Asaya Cobb claims the shooting incident on Saturday morning will continue with or without troops being deployed to the area.
Now, do y'all really think, I mean, they listening to Gokoya or whatever the fuck her name is, that this will continue?
On Saturday morning will continue with or without troops.
If they see these tanks rolling in. So y'all think they still gonna be bold the fuck enough to come out here and start doing that with this tank hanging out and all them people walking around like we just saw a second ago in DC? So they just gonna continue? Well, if that's the case and that's what she thinks, I feel like that's all the more reason that they need to be there, allegedly. Child.
Being deployed to the area.
I do feel like crime happens everywhere, but I just think it was crazy that it just happened in broad daylight like that. And I think these are target shootings, not just going on a rampage on people.
Joel Simpson.
I wonder if these are one of the black women that the white man should be looking for. Because, girl, that don't make no sense to me. Let's hear it again, child. Let's hear it again. Because she says it's not going to make no difference. Shout out to RLV. I see you, boo. Let's hear it again.
A homicide. Memphis resident Asaya Cobb claims the shooting incident on Saturday morning will continue with or without troops being deployed to the area.
I do feel like crime happens everywhere.
Wow. Y'all, she feels like crime happens everywhere. Bueller, did y'all not know that? Did y'all not know that crime happens everywhere? Just checking. Yes, BT, the same people that specific task force. Absolutely, right? This is crazy. And yes, it is white people's fault. Yes, it is. Watch the video that's coming out this afternoon. I was about to say something, but I'm gonna let it hold till the video.
But I just think it was crazy that it just happened in broad daylight like that.
It's crazy that it happened in broad daylight like that. So maybe if it had happened at night, then maybe that would be more acceptable. I feel kind of like that's kind of what she's saying. Allegedly, that's what I'm hearing. So it was crazy in daylight, but it's not crazy at night. What y'all think? With that act and whatever the other person has, it's crazy during the day, but maybe not so much so at night. That's what I'm hearing.
Being deployed to the area.
I do feel like crime happens everywhere, but I just think it was crazy that it just happened in broad daylight like that. And I think these are target shootings, not just.
I think these are target shootings. Child, if you try and target shoot, then you go to the GUN range. That's where you target shoot at. They got a whole target for you to go ahead and SHOOT all you want to. Child, this was just target shooting. Don't worry about it. I need no National Guard up in here. It's just target shooting. Because this is where people should be target shooting. In the middle of the road, in the middle of the day, with the car running on down the street.
Just happened in
broad daylight like that. And I think these are target shootings, not just going on a rampage on people.
Not just going on a rampage on people, because we know that they usually always hit the right target, right? Right. I understand. The point is that they never get the intended target. Okay. Because they're all willy-nilly out here acting like they playing GTA in real life, which really is what this is, y'all. And they don't care about anyone else. That's why Mima, who said that her and the kids can't be on the porch, can't be in the living room, can't be in the kitchen, because clearly they're not getting their intended targets and they don't give a damn about any of the collateral damage or anyone else. So she can try to justify and say it's targeted. Yeah, they do usually have a target. The problem is they never hit the target. And two, who wants to live in a place where they out here wilding out like this? I do not. I do not. Y'all can have Memphis, child. If anybody that agrees with her, y'all can have that shit. I promise you, I will never visit Memphis. This is crazy. And these people, not even just here in Memphis, this is like the second or third video we've seen where people are doing this shit in the daytime. They don't even care about the fact that they just out here in the daytime. Rolex store, the Louis Vuitton store. These people don't give a damn. We here. Get used to us. Crime is down though, y'all. Crime is down.
Target shootings, not just going on a rampage on people.
Jewel Simpson, a lifelong Memphis resident, believes the troops coming to Memphis is a waste of financial resources.
I don't think that it's actually about trying to help Memphis at all.
Oh, not about trying to help Memphis at all. Okay.
I think that it's posturing and bullying, and it's completely unnecessary.
So in other words, she has TDS syndrome. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Going, you're being a racist! Racist!
Oh, white women, child. Lord, Lord, Lord.
Of financial resources.
I don't think that it's actually about trying to help Memphis at all. I think that it's posturing and bullying, and it's completely unnecessary.
Again, MPD has made 3 arrests in the 7 reported shootings since last Friday. Police will continue searching for those suspects from Saturday's shooting. In downtown Memphis, I'm Desmond Nugent.
Desmond, be careful out there, child, because it'd be daytime. Look at this street, y'all. No shade against Memphis, and it's probably, I'm assuming it's like a country place, but child, this street look desolate. This street look like don't nobody come down it unless they have to. What is this building right here on the right? Social services. It look like nobody go there. This looks like a bank over here. Look like nobody go there. Ain't a lot of traffic. These roads look like they need to be redone. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I'm bougie though, so don't go by me. But this just look like a place, a corner that you don't want to be on. Allegedly. Israelite said, third world country vibe. Yeah, exactly. Child Desmond or whatever his name is, he better be careful standing there, but he know what it is, child. He know what it is. Anyway, what we got? What else we got? Okay, let me show you a scam. Let me show y'all a scam, okay? Let's lighten the mood. We're going to go to scams, and then I'll get you some job openings and I'm out of here. 1:31. I got about 30 minutes, okay? So women say travel company owner took thousands, left them stranded without luxury trips. Where they do that at?
News investigation. They paid for luxury vacations only to find out nothing was booked, including the hotel rooms.
Channel 2 investigative reporter Ashley Lincoln started looking into the owner of the travel company, Divas of Distinction, after receiving complaints from dozens of women from across the country, including right here in Atlanta. Ashley joins us live in the studio. And Ashley,
This is an Atlanta station. You trying to? Oh no, where they do that at?
She was fucking his best friend. So I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breeding like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
I didn't know. Shout out to the ATL and TLA.
Told you in several cases, They were stranded.
I mean, we couldn't believe the details. A lot of women say this was a complete nightmare when they got to these cities. They told us they paid thousands of dollars after they were promised 5-star luxury domestic and international trips, only to arrive in cities with nowhere to go and no place to stay.
Oh, no.
We really built a true sisterhood.
It was a community.
The sisterhood was built
for women who love to travel. Members of the Divas of Distinction travel group say what started as a bond for some who lost their sisters. It's now marred by allegations of lies, deceit, and theft.
So what do y'all want to see done?
Prison.
I want her to go to prison.
I want to prosecute it.
I spoke with nearly 20 women.
No, they want the sister to go to jail. They want the sister. One true. Don't start. One true, don't start. J2, I'm not bringing your comment up. Let me go back because I don't want y'all to miss nothing because y'all need to get out here and SYCB. Oh, shit. Get out here and where's Kofa? SYCBM.
We really built a true sisterhood.
It was a community for women who love to travel. Members of the Divas of Distinction travel group say what started as a bond for some who lost their sisters. It's now marred by allegations of lies, deceit, and theft.
So what do y'all want to see done?
Prison.
I want her to go to prison.
I want to prosecute it.
I spoke with nearly 20 women across the country and here in Atlanta who told me they paid Quinnell Rayside thousands for lavish vacations. Her company, Divas of Distinction, advertises travel packages.
What? What's that name?
Thousands for lavish.
What? Rayside. What?
And across the country and here in Atlanta, who told me they paid Quinnell Rayside thousands for lavish vacations.
Good old Quinnell Rayside. You can change her name maybe to Quinnell Reaper. I saw that. Oh shit, y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. I ain't either, but everybody know that about me. But y'all ain't shit. Queen. No. You're supposed to be on the side of the sisterhood, okay? Quinnell Reaper. Quinnell Tillman. Quinnell Luffy, Quinnell Omega, Quinnell X, Quinnell Boy. Come on, y'all. Come on. Somebody come get Quinnell Rayside. Oh, Lord. She got a business, sis.
Her company, Divas of Distinction, advertises travel packages across the U.S. and overseas.
Oh.
They say what they paid for was never delivered. After I started investigating, the site was taken down, but returned this month with this announcement.
It was nothing like what was advertised.
Wilson says they expected a luxurious 5-bedroom estate in New Orleans. But Angela White says the address wasn't the estate at all, but a property Rayside never booked. White says she first thought it was a mistake when a manager let her inside, but it wasn't. She was in a home Rayside never reserved.
I'm in there taking a shower, which in itself is very dangerous because I'm somewhere in somebody's property where I'm not supposed to be.
The women told me countless other trips to Blue Ridge.
Wait a damn minute. Hold on. What is going on? Hold on. Come on, hold on. I gotta pay attention.
Advertise.
Wilson says they expected a luxurious 5-bedroom estate in New Orleans, but Angela White says the address.
Y'all had to get somebody to get you a trip together to go to New Orleans. Y'all had to use a travel agent to get yourselves a trip together for New Orleans. Yo.
This wasn't the estate at all, but a property Rayside never booked. White says she first thought it was a mistake when a manager let her inside, but it wasn't. She was in a home Rayside never reserved.
I'm in there taking a shower, which in
How is she in there taking a shower in a place that wasn't reserved? How? Yo, so y'all ever seen what is it called, child? Bates Motel, I think. So they just let you in, they open the door and say, child, we don't know who you are, but come on in. What? I was taking a shower, girl. What? Why wouldn't you carry your ass to the local hotel, motel, the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn? You gonna go in a place that you know has not been reserved. You don't know them people from a can of paint. It ain't the luxury that you allegedly paid for. It's not the place that you thought you was gonna get. And you gonna go in there and take a shower? You gonna go in there? You gonna go in there? I promise you, I'm going to the local Embassy Suites or Hampton Inn. And then I'm going to the credit card and I'm going to dispute the damn charge. This is just not that serious to me. But that's just me, child. I'd be disputing that shit so quick. I'm not going to go stay someplace. They just opened the door. They're weird too, y'all. Do you hear what she just said? The people that allowed her in, that's a problem. That's an issue. I promise you, if somebody comes to... we're here from Divine Divas and we're supposed to be staying here in luxury. Well, while it is luxurious in here, I don't know who the fuck you are and you're not coming in. What are we talking about right now? What are we talking about right now? They let you in and you went in and you weren't supposed to be there? Woo! I know it's me. I'm the problem, as always, y'all. This sounds crazy.
Property Rayside never booked. White says she first thought it was a mistake when a manager let her inside, but it wasn't. She was in a home Rayside never reserved.
I'm in there taking a shower, which in itself is very dangerous because I'm somewhere in somebody's property where I'm not supposed to be.
The women told me countless other...
I am in a property that I am not supposed to be. Lord help yo people.
Trips to Blue Ridge, Miami, Costa Rica, and Washington, D.C.
Do I need someone to put me a trip together to go to Miami and Washington? If y'all need somebody to get you a trip together to go to New Orleans, Miami, Boston, Texas, California, hell, North the fuck Dakota, y'all need to not travel. I'm serious. Y'all need to not travel. If you can't get on this here internet and put in American Airlines, Spirit Airlines, Expedia.com, Priceline.com, child, Travel Zoo, child, CheapCruises.com. Yeah, I know them all. If you can't do that for your damn self, that you needed to have that person do it for you, you need to not travel. They only talking about the United fucking States. They ain't even like they talking about Arabia, Indonesia, hell, the Caribbean. Wow. Whew, Lord, help your people.
Supposed to be.
The women told me countless other trips to Blue Ridge, Miami, Costa Rica, and Washington, D.C. all had similar problems. No housing, no food, or transportation and excursions.
Wait a minute. What am I listening to right now?
I'm not supposed to be.
The women told me countless other trips to Blue Ridge, Miami, Costa Rica, and Washington, D.C. all had similar problems.
Goodbye. I'm about to shut this shit down. Good fucking bye. So you trying to tell me that this happened to you before and you continue to use this service, this company, and give that woman money? What? You're supposed to support Black women and Black businesses. You don't like your own people. How dare you do that? All you do is talk about Black women. All you do is defend White people. And all they do is look like fucking idiots. This is the dumbest shit I have heard today. How in the hell do you get something done wrong and you go back and do it again? And you go back. So you settling? So it sounds like they settling. And you know what? Probably they were probably giving that woman money or sending it through the fucking Cash App. Because let me tell you something. You're going to get this credit card single time. To me, it sounds like more people that don't know shit about fucking money because it's going on a credit card. No ifs, ands, or buts. Every single trip goes on a credit card. Cash out my ass when we talking about fucking vacations. That's the first sign now. All right, what the fuck is this? Unless I'm sending money to my dad, we're not doing this. Y'all can't even do your own trip to fucking New Orleans, Miami. All right, Costa Rica. Maybe you wanted Costa Rica so she could cover off on immigration shit, right? Wow. Lord, help your people, please. Please. This is crazy.
No housing, no food or transportation and excursions never booked, so they paid to make it happen. Shane Rittenberry says Rayside never booked hotel accommodations for her trip to Dubai.
I really want to beat her, and I can't say what I want to say, but I'm angry.
And for her to do that,
Yeah.
oh, it's just dirty. Chastity Forrest lives in Indianapolis and says Rayside befriended her after her sister was severely injured. I didn't think that she was going to do this. She says Rayside took advantage of their close relationship and often asked for help paying for expenses like Airbnbs. Forrest and other women say they are still owed thousands of dollars. I went to Rayside's last known address at this Lawrenceville townhome. The property was completely empty.
Are you Miss Rayside? Okay, we're here to do the eviction.
Body camera video obtained by Channel 2 shows Rayside and two men being evicted on August 1st. Documents show she...
That's her? Woo! Lord, that don't look like the same person to me. Ooh, this is spicy! Backing on up. Did that look like the same person? Did that look like the same? Let me go ahead and get this screenshot here while I'm here. Hold on, y'all. Pause. Get to. I know, y'all. I know. Woo! Back it on up, y'all. Back it on. Let's go back here to the crying part. Lord, this is good, y'all. This is good.
I want to beat her, and I can't say what I want to say, but I'm angry.
And for her to do that,
Yeah.
it's just dirty. Chastity Forrest lives in Indianapolis and says Rayside befriended her after her sister was severely injured. I didn't think that she was going to do this. She says Rayside took advantage of their close relationship and often asked for help paying for expenses like Airbnbs. Forrest and...
The travel agent was asking you for money. You know what? Y'all, oh my God, you just don't understand how much I just can laugh at this shit, okay? Let me tell you why I can laugh at this shit. Hold on. Let me tell you why I can laugh at this shit, okay? These people don't look like they 22, 25, 27, 30. I might even give you 32, 33. These people look as old as me, if not older, and don't have one fucking clue. Not one. I don't want to hear no shit from anybody that come through and see this shit and feel some kind of way about what I'm about to say right here. I don't give a fuck. You heard? Because at some point in your life, you become responsible for what the fuck it is that you do, what you learn, who you know, and who it is that you choose to be in your motherfucking life. You trying to tell me, not only did you need an alleged travel agent to get the fucking Miami, one of the easiest places, child, all these young hoes under the age of 30 can quickly get the fucking Miami on their damn own, even if they put up a fucking GoFundMe. Y'all needed to get a fucking travel agent to get y'all's asses to New Orleans and my the fuck Amy. I am pricing a trip right now, not a trip, a fucking plane right now on my fucking own on one of them sites that I just told y'all about. Yeah, Queen Spirit. I got no problem with Spirit at all. They ain't done nothing wrong to me. And you're grown people here. These are not kids. These are not youngins. These are not college students. These are grown fucking people that will turn around and tell y'all crusty, musty, dusty, rusty, ashy ass bums, allegedly, that you need to make six figures and you need to take care of me and I'm not doing 50-50 and I will not settle. But you're going to listen to an alleged travel agent allegedly probably pay by way of Cash the Fuck app, Venmo, and PayPal, as opposed to utilizing an actual credit card or give cash in hand for something that you need to have proof of in the event that something should go wrong. That's kind of basic financial literacy right there. But when I say it, I'm crazy. You don't know. Just because you grew up differently, these people look like they grew up just fine. They don't look like they downtrodden in any way, shape, or form. Plus the fact that they out here fucking traveling. Child, it ain't even like you saying that you traveling to fucking Africa, Alaska, Canada, Hawaii, Asia, South America. None of those places. I'm telling you what it is. I don't care what y'all say. Not y'all. You know what I'm saying. Y'all wanted to be down with us, sister. Because you know, that's my sister. You're my sister. That's the sisterhood. Because we be taking care of each other. Oh, you be doing something to each other, right? You definitely be doing something to each other for sure, for sure. Y'all continue with the sisterhood all you want to, child. I already know. Besides, it's amazing what you can do for your GD self if you just put some fucking effort into it. It really isn't that hard. And guess the fuck what? Once someone puts it together, then somebody else can go do the same damn thing. But here's the other thing. Allegedly, in my opinion, these people also wanted and needed to go with each other. There's no way, in my personal opinion, that these people would do anything by themselves. Child, continue to wait around on somebody else. You'll be waiting a long ass time. So you went along with it because then that would assure you that somebody else will go along with you. You know, when you put your own trips together, if you put it in when you do it in advance, you can still make payments on that shit. You still can make payments on that. So you don't have to put it all down at one time. How hard is it to get on the internet and book a fucking trip to Miami? And if she did this to you once, you allowed her to do it to you again? You trying to tell me that you ended up someplace and you didn't have no accommodations or something, it wasn't what it was supposed to be, and you gave that woman money again? And now you want her to go to jail? And now it's a problem? All in the name of the sisterhood, allegedly. I'm going to go ahead and go with all in the name of the sisterhood, that you was willing to go ahead and put yourself and your money in harm's way so that you don't look like you don't support the sisterhood. Child, I don't need that shit. Y'all already know I don't need it. I could be a fucking travel agent at the end of the day, but child, I can't deal with dumbass people. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. This is ridiculous. They should be ashamed to come on this damn TV and give this damn story. Shout out to the news program that's always going to take advantage of something that's going to help them get good ratings. And they going to make money. Y'all on here talking about she need to go to jail. Child, y'all need to go to counseling for continuing to use her and give her fucking money. I promise you. Either one, they gave her money in cash or used Cash App or something like that. Or two, they don't know how to utilize a credit card if they used one. Because I promise you, the first thing when I showed up to that house and Norman Bates' mama answered the door, I would be calling the credit card company and say, we're disputing this charge right the fuck now. And how much credit I got available because I'm about to go book a fucking real hotel and enjoy my time while I'm here. Wow. Shout out to Reaper for 10 memberships. I don't get it, y'all. I do not get it. But shout out to all the channel members. Thank you so much, Boo. If you did get a membership, please make sure you thank Death Dog Reaper. 10 memberships. Let me go ahead and update this banner. I appreciate you. We are on subscribers mode, so everybody can be in as long as you are subscribed. Thank you, Boo. I appreciate you. Shout out to all the channel members. I see you. I appreciate you. Y'all make sure you get into this chat. It's the best chat on YouTube. They're half damn crazy. And I got about 8 more minutes, so let me get this ish over with, y'all. But, woo, Lord, help your people. Let me say one more thing. I lied. Let me say one more thing. This is another indicator, right, of people who will just not, who will just do stuff in the name of something that's really not helpful at the end of the day. Again, for example, people going to Kendra G to get relationships and marriage from a person that ain't gotten their relationship, scammed in the last one, and ain't never been married. But that's where you want to go. This is the same difference. You want to go to this woman in the name of her being black and a sister. I'm jumping out on a ledge with this, okay? Regardless of what really makes sense, regardless of the fact that you've been scammed or it didn't work out like it was supposed to once before, you got so much faith in her because she's a sister that you're going to go and do it again, putting yourself in danger and your livelihood in danger, right? But as soon as something has to do with crust, rust, dust, and must, there's all these rules and a whole ass list of what we not gonna put up with and how it's supposed to be and how it's supposed to go and what you're supposed to do. And you can't even do it for your GD self. Child, some of y'all need to be upset that they came out here and put this story out here and I found it. Shout out to me. Shout out to me. Woo! Lord, help your people. Whoa, Quill, member for 17 months. Shout out to you, boo. I appreciate you. He said a YouTuber, Mary Jane by Arm, was scamming chicks with overseas trips. Lots of Travelicia scammers out there. And you know what? For that reason, I did not hear about that one. I heard about something else, right? I've decided that I'm not going to do that and put some trip together because it's not going to come back on me. Even if I chose somebody else and it happened to be, a issue, child, y'all not coming back to me to say that, child, you put us in contact, because, child, I don't know these people. If it was somebody that I knew and I trusted, then maybe I would be like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? No. The person that I've been trying to get in contact with, haven't been able to get in contact with her. She ain't, returned my call. Then somebody else had to reach out to her in order for her to finally reach out to me. And then she talking about, you can call me. I feel like, right, this is just me, that if I am possibly about to line your motherfucking pockets with approximately, let's say 15 to 20 fucking people, that's going to get you a commission and that's going to be good for you and you're going to make money off of it, I got to call you. See, that's how I look at shit like that, right? That's how I look at it. I will put my own trips together for me and mine. It's not a problem, okay? And everybody else gonna have to do that shit for their daggone selves, because y'all not gonna come back up on this here YouTube and say Messi did this, that, and the third, and it technically at the end of the day ain't got nothing to do with me, but by way of the fact that I introed you to them, then that would come back on me and I would completely understand. Nah. If / when the time comes that we decide to get together, much like what happened with Mitron and Nails, then we'll just discuss it. And that be that. And given the recent events of last week and the comments that I'm seeing, and I know plenty of people don't particularly care for me, I'm only going to be particular with people that I want to be around, that I really and fully and completely would trust to be around me as well. Because, child, I ain't got time for people's foolishness. Nah. But that's just me. That's how I'm going to do things. Like it, love it, leave it. It is what it is. Whatever.
This is amazing.
Thank you so much, Will Quill. I appreciate you. Woo! Reaper, why I gotta chase you for you to make money? That's how I feel with so many things. I am paying you. You need to do the work, not me. What the fuck is that about? I'm very particular about my fucking money, y'all. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm not gonna beg nobody to take my money. Never, no way. But then the people be out here looking for tips and shit, and you ain't even doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Child, y'all just don't know. We ain't got time for dummies. Abso-fucking-lutely. Exactly. I don't. I definitely don't. Shout out to Reaper. Shout out to Trend. I'm unsubscribed. Bye. Let me go ahead and block you. You want me to help? You want my help? Shit. Anyway. Shout out to y'all that are still here. Please make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. Let's end this mess, child. This is going to be it.
Can't say what I want to say, but I'm angry.
And for her to do that. Yeah. It's just dirty.
Chastity Force lives in Indianapolis and says Rayside befriended her after her sister was severely injured.
I didn't think that she was going to do this.
She says Rayside took advantage of their close relationship and often asked for help paying for expenses like Airbnbs.
The travel agent asked for help to pay for the Airbnbs, y'all.
Force and other women say they are still owed thousands of dollars.
I went to Rayside's last known address at this Lawrenceville townhome. The property was completely empty.
Are you Miss Rayside? Okay, we're here to do the eviction.
Body camera video obtained by Channel 2 shows
Child, if she allegedly took these people's money, she ain't even pay her daggone mortgage or rent. She didn't even pay her own rent. What she do with the money? Where the money reside, child? Where does the money reside?
Rayside and 2 men being evicted on August 1st. Documents show she owed $15,000 in back rent. In the video, she's actually complaining to deputies that she was the victim of an illegal eviction.
I don't like my money stolen.
I went to several other Gwinnett County addresses tied to Rayside. No one answered.
We are working on a story regarding your business.
I called Rayside multiple times and she never returned my calls.
Oh,
all the women who once considered Rayside a friend now say
a criminal.
Oh, let me also interject right here, okay? Anybody that's working for me is not going to be my friend. Anyone working for me is not going to be my friend. Unless it's obviously, somebody in my family. But in real life, if I had a travel agent, we're not friends. This is business. If I rent it to somebody, we're not friends. This is business. This be the problem right here. Well, I thought we was friends. And no. We either gonna be friends or we gonna be business associates. It's on one or the other. It can't be both. It cannot be both. Because then all of a sudden you'll be asking me to borrow money for Airbnb. Child, this is so stupid. This is so stupid.
Criminal.
You lied. You're a liar. She's evil. That's evil.
And all the victims we spoke with regarding these trips say they filed police reports and complaints with the state against Rayside.
And Ashley, this is just unbelievable story. Mm-hmm. Has she done this before in any other businesses?
Yeah, we looked into her background. We found charges in Florida and also here in the state of Georgia. She also owned a party rental company. A North Carolina woman filed a small claims against her for over $5,000 she claims Rayside defrauded her for.
And it's not only the money, but just to take it so personally. I mean, you put all that energy into booking the trip with your friends and loved ones. Awful.
Yeah, let's hope people see this report and there are no more trips booked.
Child, you can't make it up. You cannot make this shit up. I cannot. What the fuck? Everybody don't have common sense, I guess. Other people are desperate for friendships, desperate for women to be their friends, desperate to go on vacation, desperate to, I support Black business. You got to support Black business to your detriment? Is that what y'all do? You got to support Black business to your detriment that you giving money to the person that should be working for you. So she ain't giving up no good deals. That's for damn sure. And she can't even have her own fucking finance. Now, I'm not saying they're supposed to know that she was getting evicted or anything going on in the other states, but them just saying that about her having an issue in other states and claims after her is just all the more reason why I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not putting no trips together, child. I'll tell those that need to know where we gonna be and you can come or not. You do that shit all on your own. Child, people crazy. People crazy.
This is amazing.
Good luck to those. Oh, goodness. Why are you coming here being difficult? Let me see. How about that? But thanks for the super chat, boo. He said you blocked me yet asking for a friend, black ass. No, but I timed your ass out. What is today? Happy Wednesday. Mwah. But you know I love you, boo. Shout out to all of y'all. I see you. I appreciate you. That's it. That's all. Okay. I'm about to cut that out real quick. Okay. That was crazy. Appreciate y'all for hanging out at the last minute. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Subscribe to the travel channel. If one of mine could drop that, I would appreciate you. Thank you so much, everybody that has already subscribed. Shout out to y'all for coming through. I will not be on later tonight. I will put out one more video, though. Make sure you go ahead and watch it. And if you didn't watch the one from earlier, if you weren't in the live stream, make sure you watch that video, too. Who we going to go out on? Let's go out on... we haven't seen that girl crying in a while. Y'all want to see that one? Child. No, let's go ahead and do titties and booties. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate you. I see you all in the next one.
It is difficult. You don't go blind because you're married. I see titties and booties every day. Huh? I see titties and booties every day.
I see titties and booties every day.
I see titties and booties every day. Brothers, y'all gonna leave me out here? I need the men to stand up and say amen. If you ain't said that, all sir.
Let the church say amen.
Titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and every day. Titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and wait, the wing makes go.
What kind of shit is that?
Booties, booties and titties and titties and booties, titties and titties and titties and every day. Booties and titties and titties and booties, booties and titties and titties and booties, booties and titties and titties and booties, booties and titties and titties and every day. Titties and booties, 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 titties and booties. I need the men to stand up and say amen. Brothers, y'all gonna leave me out here? Titties